Hey, what's going on, guys? It's that Kansas kid, and you are watching a quad MOAB on the map downturn from Dhtbros or Carnage Bros, and he's using the MP7 right here, I believe. He mainly used the P90 throughout the entire game, though. But anyways, he is the person who got the world's first Hexa MOAB, if you guys are unaware of that. But he pulls off the quad in this game, nearly gets the PENTA MOAB. The game ended one kill off of getting the PENTA, so he was very close to getting a PENTA on one of the worst maps in Call of Duty history. This map is just dull, has no colors, but it is pretty good for spawn trapping from what I know, if you know how to run the spawns for pub stomping, all that great stuff. But for me, being a solo player, this map does not cater me. But still, great gameplay by this dude. Go check out his channel, link in the description. And if you guys are unaware, I think I already said this, he got the world's first Hexa MOAB, and he's a PC player and just a beastly guy. So again, last time I'm gonna say this, check out his channel. Beastly dude, go sub him up. And just Carnage Bros does a great job in this gameplay, and kudos to you, sir. And really, I haven't done a commentary for you guys in a while, probably a week. I just got back into school, if you guys are unaware of that, if you guys even follow my channel, I'm not sure. But I'm back in school. I'm a junior in high school, and it's pretty crazy that I'm already back. It seems like summer just began like a week ago, but you know what, you can't really do much about that. But today I want to talk about something that'll tie into like starting back to school. I know lots of you guys will be going in the next coming weeks, or maybe starting on Monday or whatever, but it will tie into that. Also, I guess it could tie into YouTube, New Year's Eve, stuff like that. I'm going to be talking about a clean slate, cleaning the slate. And if you guys are unaware of that, I'm talking about like the clean slate from The Dark Knight Rises, that Batman says, the clean slate. To Catwoman. You guys, for all you Batman fans, you know what I'm talking about. I'm a huge Batman geek. I love the Dark Knight series so much. But the clean slate, it's pretty much like starting fresh. It's a fresh start, I guess you could say. But anyways, I want to give you guys like some tips. I actually had a motivational speaker come to my school. I mean, not to my school, at this football camp. He told us how to set a goal. And that'll tie into this commentary later. But I really want to kind of motivate you guys to start fresh and reflect upon what you did in the past and what you can improve, etc., etc. But yeah, that's step number one, is reflect upon what you want to change. What did you do wrong? Stuff like that. I'll do some real life examples coming up soon. But after you reflect upon what you want to change, you think of solutions to improve it. And I'll give you some examples from me. Back in January, late December of last year, I was reflecting upon what I want to change for my YouTube channel. I thought, well, hey, you know what, I just want to start fresh, and what will I do different? What will I do different? What were the problems that I had with this, and what do I want to change in order to make this more successful, more better for myself, less stressful on myself? And first off, I thought professionalism. That was like my main reason right there. I wanted to be more careful with what I said. I wanted to present myself in more of a professional way instead of being a loudmouth. You know what I mean? And just like be more careful with what I said, pretty much in general. And on top of that, add to the quality of my videos. What could I improve? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, well, hey, maybe I should invest on an editing software, maybe a better microphone, and I did just that. And now my quality, I think, is very high up there. It's up there with the big dogs, and that's one of the goals that I had. And then also gameplay. And really, on my old channel, I really stressed myself out saying I have to get Call of Duty gameplay. I have to only play Call of Duty. And now I kind of look back at that and I'm like, no, I don't need to. I can play whatever I want. It's less stressful on myself. You always prosper in your comfort zone, guys. That's my motto, my self-motto right here. You always prosper in your comfort zone. I say this 1,000 times to all my subscribers. Just for any content creator out there, you always prosper in your comfort zone. Whatever you're comfortable with, you're going to be successful with in the long run. And really just takes an amount of time just to get that exposure and to find an audience. For an audience to find you, I guess you could say. It could be vice versa, who knows, but it just takes that amount of time. Also, starting a new year at school, I was just thinking about this. What could I improve? Because it's my junior year, I want to get into a great college, and I'm thinking, what can I do to improve myself? And first thing I thought was procrastination. I procrastinated like crazy last year, and I didn't really get off to a good start because I'm still reading my summer read, but hey, I've been doing a great job responding to that. And also the want to learn. Last year I was just kind of like, dang, I hate being in school. I hate wanting to learn. You know what? I hate like just having tests and stuff. And really, I want to become more active in class, actively participate. I did in a couple classes last year, but not all of mine. Like, I want to ask questions to my teacher. If I don't get something, I'll ask, stuff like that. And then like study habits, and like in my spare time, study during the school week, at least not during the weekend. Weekend studying's boring, and usually we have tests on like Fridays, Thursdays, Wednesdays, stuff like that, and usually not Mondays. I hate Monday tests because I always do worse on them, just because it's a weekend. Your brain rots over the weekend. That's just America and our generation in general. So those are just a couple of examples of like what I did and how I responded to them, and those are really the two out of three vital steps for this. And then step 3 is write down what you want to change and how you're going to do it. So pretty much write down steps 1 and 2 on a piece of paper. Then step 4 would be just put it up on a wall or wherever you could see it daily. Like put it up on your refrigerator, put it up next to your computer screen, whatever. Put it on your Xbox and put it there to remind yourself what you're trying to do, because goals could slip away from you easy if you forget about it, if you forget your battle plan, your main focus. And really, that's one of the other vital steps, I guess you could say, is to write it down, to remember it. Next, tell a friend, tell a close friend, tell a family member, whoever you want to tell them your goal. Because that friend or that family member will be your motivator in the long run, because whenever you set a goal, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. And really, just having that one person to talk to be your kind of like your teammate, your coach, you know what I mean, to coach you along, to help you out, that really does help out in the long run. And just again, it's awesome to have that one person to go to whenever you need advice for something like with regards to your goal and stuff. So just another great step. And then number 6, follow through. That's the third main step, I guess you could say. Steps 1, 2, and 6 are all probably the most important steps, and I know all of them are very important, or else I won't be saying it. But out of the 6, these are the top 3 right here. And really, goals just don't walk to you. That's the thing about it. Goals, our generation has come to the point where they always expect goals to walk toward them and say, hey, here I am. I'm here. And yeah, it's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird how our generation turned out like this. I don't really know how to really explain it. But anyways, I think he just picked up the quad right there. He just picked up the quad. Now he is on his last gun streak. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that he's on his last gun streak right here. And he pulls off a 23 gun streak, and then again, the game ended. So it's kind of crazy. But goals just don't walk to you. That's one huge thing that the motivational speaker ties into. He told us this. Like, you have to put in work to go and succeed in life. If for whatever goal you want to succeed in, you have to put in work. It just won't come to you to say like, hey, I want to do this. I want to do this. Do you really want to do it? You're not putting in any work. I mean, if you truly want to do something, you'll do it. You just kind of want it. I heard another motivational speaker on YouTube. You just kind of want it. You don't really want it. You just kind of want it. So you're not going to put in effort. You know what I mean? I mean, if you truly want to succeed, if you want to start off on a clean slate, you really want to want it. I know that sounds kind of weird, but if you truly want to succeed in cleaning your slate, in your fresh start, things will need to change. It's going to be tough. It's not easy to break habits from day one. But one thing that I could tell you is that as long as you truly want it, as long as you truly want to succeed and be the victor and win, you know what? It's going to happen. And right here, he's trying to find some people for that PENTA. I mean,